Hi guys, Virtual Bunksy here. Well, Paul. God, I need to get out with that Virtual Bunksy thing. Paul here. Personal, like I say, awesome. Bringing you an AK-47 M.O.AB on Core TDM. It's not a very good one. Well, it's not a very good one. It is a good one. It wasn't very fast. It's TDM. You know, you've just got to play it. You normally get them by the end of the games unless you are the only person getting kills. I died already. Anyway, I'm going to go into a little weird story. I don't know what the hell it's going to be. I'm just going to make something up as I go along. So bear with me. This could get interesting. I promise you this right now. Okay, so I went to the shop last night and I bought myself a packet of Star Bar. You ever heard of Star Bar before? It's like a boost, but instead it's got peanut butter on the inside of it. Anyway, I went and bought a 4-pack of them for £1. I was like, nectar, this is going to taste good. I'm going to have such a munch. Just like a fat boy I am, even though I'm no fat, like a fat boy I am. Going to munch them, going to have some fun. Well, all of a sudden, my daughter, who is 15 months, she says to me, Daddy, I want that. Now, I've only ever heard her say Daddy and the odd mummy and a few other words that she randomly comes out with, but she said, Daddy, I want that. So I thought, right, fair enough, kiddo. I'll give you a Star Bar. And she says, no, Daddy, I don't want them. I want your Xbox controller. And I'm like, what? What, you want my Xbox controller? Why do you want my Xbox controller? She goes, Daddy, I'm going to show you how to get a MOAB in 50 seconds. So I was like, fair dues. Crack on, Chica. I want to see this here because I cannot get one in 50 seconds. If you can do it, then crack on. I'll be the fastest MOAB in the world. So she jumps on the Xbox, plugs in 4 controllers, goes on a private match on Dome. It keeps talking certain abs, yeah, and pure cheating. I'm like, what you doing, kid? That's not a proper MOAB. And she's like, Dad, listen, it's a MOAB. Did I need just calling in 50 seconds? And I says, kid, oh, that's cheating. It doesn't quite work like that. So she goes online and she like pure pulls out this like MK14 assault MOAB in like 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I tell her, I tell you, kiddo, that's not bad, but it wasn't 50 seconds. She goes, Dad, I'm 1.5, that was pretty nectar. And I'm like, aye, fair dues, kiddo, fair dues. So that's how it was. So I went away and I posted it on YouTube. I got a few thousand responses in the first 15 minutes. I was quite happy with that. I never had a video this big in my life. Thought, crack on. Now my kid's a bigger star on YouTube than I am. The next thing she did, Abdi's wanting her to go on and put on a video, so she goes on to do a beat. It's a beat dancer, boys. It's called B-boys. It's just a B-boy video, this is. It's just a B-boy video. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She goes, Daddy, I'm dancing like a B-boy. And I goes, no, kiddo, you didn't dance like a B-boy at what? You have to hit a basketball can and dance on a trampoline. She goes, no, Dad, that's just the basketball tricks. Are you stupid? Turns out my kid's quite a genius. She's like that Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. I'm not joking. Apart from her head's not quite oval, she's kind of normal looking. But there's something about her, something so intelligent at that can. Now, I once thought I was abducted by aliens when I was younger because, well, you know, I was lying in my bed in my old flat where I was like 9, 10, 11, something like that. I'm not 100% sure how old I was. And yeah, next thing I know, I wake up in my landing, you know, back at 2 in the morning. Doors are locked, the windows are locked. How did I get out? No one knows. I'm outside my boxers, you know, like, Mum, let me in my house. My mum wouldn't let me in. She thought it was a junkie next door neighbour. I'm like, Mum, let me in, I'm crying, let me in. And she's like, oh, okay. She came out and then she told me how it was only like the day before. No, in fact, that night, it was only that night before that she, that would be the same thing, the same night. What the hell am I talking about? See, I'm getting confused myself. She says that night that she was sleeping in the living room and, you know, this big, massive, bright light came outside. Now, she thought it was the back garden's, you know, radar lights that go off when they sense burglars or cats or, you know, the odd pigeon that comes down for a feed in the night. This sort of thing. But it was blue. So I was like, Mum, their one's yellow. Why would it be blue? She goes, I don't know, Paul. Maybe you were abducted. So ever since then, I thought I was a little bit special. But turns out maybe I am special. Maybe that's why my kid's special. Maybe she's an alien. You know, she's an alien. She must be an alien. She's proper scary kiddo, like proper scary kiddo. But anyways, I'm telling you, man, she's mental. She's actually mental. She b-boys. She plays COD, you know, she kicks my ass and anyone else's. I'm telling you, no one in the YouTube world could beat her. I'm telling you, she's just dynamite. But you know what the coolest thing she ever done was? Not even joking, she did a front flip the other day. She did a front flip. she did. She was standing on the edge of the bed, and she goes, "Daddy, Daddy," and she put her hands up to give me a cuddle, and she did a front flip and landed on her feet and goes, "Ooh." Okay, she never did that. That was a lie, yeah. That was a lie. I can't help but lie, yeah. I'm just making stuff up. If you don't like it, switch it off. Who cares? I did not care. Anyway, so after all these videos and all the sort of stuff that she went through, and she got 1,000 views in like half an hour, and everyone was like, "Wow." The Queen sent her a letter like 3 days later, congratulating her on a good job that she did on the YouTube world, and she asked if she could perform her b-boy dancing at her next what do you call them, the Royal Variety shows. But by that time she'll be 2, and you know, the Queen only wants a 1.5-year-old b-boy dancer. So I had to explain to my daughter that, you know, the Queen, although she loves you and she wants you to be part of this fantastic thing, you're a bit too old, and you know, you're not genuine enough for her. You know, my kid, she was absolutely heartbroken. She demanded that I put on Baby Jake so she could sit there and laugh instead of feeling down about what was going on in her life. And ever since then, she's just been a shell of her former self. She doesn't talk anymore. She doesn't play COD anymore. You know, she's been really let down. She's really hurt by this, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I promised her that I would get her a Xbox 720 when they come out, if that's what they're called. I'm not 100% sure. And she says, "Dad, if you get me one of those things, I promise I will never stop smiling." And I says, that's a deal, like, kiddo. That is a deal. And yeah, she did it. She did it. She was such a sweetheart. And you know, the 720, I phoned up Microsoft and they said I could have one, just because, you know, why not? Why not? They don't want a 1.5-year-old kid being upset. By the way, I don't get called my Moab. How sucks is that? End of the story. Whatever, man. I just rambled on about junk the whole time. What can I say? Hope you enjoyed the load of crap I just spoke, and at least you never seen the load of crap that came out my ass during that video, because I tell you what, I probably shat myself again. It's Virtual Bunksy out. Here out.